Nasserine. Okay, I apologize. I would like to try to get names right. Tell me about something that you do. Tell me about a skill that you have that's really amazing that nobody does quite as good as you.
Drawing.
To draw? Awesome. So tell me 3 ways that you can make money from drawing. And friends, you guys could jump in, put it in the chat. 3 ways that she can make money by drawing. Have you ever heard of animation?
No.
So animation are like the people who make like the Pixar cartoons. And so like, what was the one that just came out? Soul, right? So someone had to draw those characters and put it out, right? So selling stuff. So Muhammad said you could sell your drawings, right? So you could sell your drawings, you could animate. And then why don't you give me 1 way? Give me 1 way that you could potentially make money drawing.
I could draw for somebody wanted a picture of their self and their family.
A portrait. You could become a portrait artist, absolutely. And they, for example, if you wanted to get a summer job making portraits at a festival or at like Coney Island, right? They make money, and they charge a lot of money to make those portraits. They charge like almost $100 to draw your face, right? So those are some things that you can think about. And so what I want to leave you guys with before you move into the next room is think about those skills that are really unique, right? Those things that maybe you may be like, oh, that's nothing, right? It's something. And one day it can make you a lot of money, and you don't have to wait until you're an adult to figure that out. Okay? You can start trying even now, right?
Yeah.
All right, you guys have been awesome. Thank you for being with me, for listening. And I hope that if you have any other questions, you'll be able to get those questions to me. I may not see you at the end, but you can share those questions, and I will be sure to write your teacher and get you answers to any questions that you guys may have.
And Miss Noushette actually put into the chat that if there's any room you guys really want to go back to, or a room you haven't gotten the chance to go into, you can go in there. So if you guys still do have any questions for Ms. Smith, you can definitely ask them now. I do see 2 raised hands. I think you might have called on Nasserima, and I'm not sure if Ms. Taylor, if you were wanting to ask a question.
Yeah, I want to ask, as far as being creative, right? As far as being creative, and because I have a child in the classroom, and he won't talk, he's shy, but he has a tendency to take the fork and put it a certain way to create something else out of it. So what would you say about having a creation and how you can develop that creation?
Absolutely. So I think that if there's something that you are creating, and you probably get in trouble for playing with the forks, right? Because it's like, that's not what we're doing right now, right? And that's what I used to get in trouble for all the time. That's not what we're doing right now, right? I want you to really look at it. And if it's something that's functional, the first thing you got to ask yourself is, if I wanted to replicate this and I wanted to make more of these, what would it take to make more of these? And 2, is it useful? Who needs it, right? Because the way we make money is by first having an idea, but we have to sell an idea that people need. If people don't need it, or if they don't have use for it, they won't buy it, right? So I would say to that person who's super creative, who sounds like maybe even an engineer, right? Really think about those 2 questions. Will other people need what you're making? And are there other things that you can do the same exact thing and make something that people need, right? Because if you think about it, what is, I wish I had a tripod, right? A tripod is very similar. I have one here, right? It's a standing one. A tripod is just a bunch of material that's put together that holds something together. But how many of us have multiple tripods in our home, right? So someone came up with an idea to put something together very similar to what you just described, Ms. Taylor, put 2 things together to hold up a camera or a phone, and now it makes hundreds of thousands of dollars.